If you're an event videographer, you shoot concerts, festivals, conventions, or recap videos, today I'm going to show you how to use this AI plugin built for Premiere Pro that will automatically edit rough drafts of entire event recap videos for you in just a few clicks. I'm telling you, this AI plugin will help you edit 10 times faster. Let's go. We're inside of Premiere Pro. The AI plugin we're going to be using today is called AutoEdit Event Recap Mode. Disclaimer, it is a paid plugin. I know. But seriously guys, this plugin has been a complete game changer for my workflow, and I'm going to show you how it works. So you go to Window, you hit Extensions, and you click AutoEdit Event Recap Mode. The plugin will pop up just like this, and it'll load in a couple of preset files into your project file. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and upload your music track. So this works best, keep in mind, for building a rough draft. And the prerequisite requirements for having this plugin, for using this plugin, is number one, you have to have your own footage. Number two, you have to have your own music track. And number three, which isn't required, but it's optional, is you have to have your own interview footage. This is specifically good for if you're doing, customer testimonial videos. Maybe you have some interview clips of like a documentary, or maybe you just have some interview clips of some festival goers or concert goers or just fans, and you want to include their little interview quotes inside the recap video. This plugin works great for that. Now keep in mind, the final output isn't going to be a finalized, finished, polished edit. It's going to be a rough cut recap structure. So then that way you can go ahead and be creative and apply all your own creativity, but it'll give you that structure so that way you don't have to start from a blank project file. So first things first, we upload our music track. We're just going to go ahead and pick a random song. We're going to do LV Sandals. LV Sandals. Fake Mink. Fake Mink. Guys, if y'all listen to Fake Mink, I'll give you a 30% discount on this plugin. I'm just kidding. Now, next up, we're gonna upload our interview clips. Click upload interviews. We're gonna go ahead and go to our test footage. Now, I've labeled all my interviews as like an orange tag. So keep in mind, you do have to sort your interviews before. Like, you can't just drag and drop a bunch of random clips in here. This is specifically for interview clips. This is a clip of me interviewing the CEO of Rolling Loud. So then I go ahead and hit open. And then now I'm going to go ahead and lastly upload my B-roll clips. B-roll is required. You do have to have some B-roll clips. If you don't have B-roll clips, it's not gonna work. We're gonna go ahead and select all of our B-roll footage, which I have a lot of. So just like that, boom. Now hit open. If you don't upload a lot of B-roll clips, the clips will repeat in order to fill up the timeline for you. So if you only upload a few clips like I did, the footage is going to repeat once the song, until the song is over. So now we just go ahead and hit next to the BPM. This is my favorite part. So this part, you can go ahead and either auto detect the BPM, or you can manually detect the BPM by going ahead and tapping to the beat of the song. So listen, we gotta listen to LV Sandals. We're gonna tap to the beat. 3, 2, 1, go. Louis V Sandals. Yo, that was so crazy. Okay, so we got the BPM. It was 92 BPM. And now I can go ahead and choose the cut speed selector. And I'm gonna choose variation for this one. And now we're gonna go ahead and hit use this BPM. Now it's gonna take us to this page. And now keep in mind, we're gonna update this plugin literally in a few weeks, but this higher accuracy mode and quick mode are gonna be combined into one magic AI button, and it'll be super fast. So we're just gonna go ahead and choose quick mode for now. And boom, just like this, it will automatically pull out some of the best selects of your B-roll for you. Now keep in mind, this won't be perfect. Like, I'm telling you up front, this is not gonna be perfect. Look at this, look at how fast like, seriously though, it's cutting to the beat. Yeah, this is so crazy. So keep in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and change the sequence settings so that it is horizontal. Whatever clips you upload first, it will set that as the sequence setting size. So I think one of my clips was accidentally vertical, the first one, so that's why I set it as vertical. Yo, this is so crazy. So anyways, it built us a rough cut, cut to the beat of the song. We're not stopping yet. If you do customer testimonial videos or interviews or edit documentaries, you know how long it can take to have to rewatch all of your interview quotes and just find some of the best testimonial quotes, best interview lines and quotes. It takes forever. So now this event recap mode plugin will let you find the best quotes for you. So you can go ahead and select how many seconds you want these quotes to ideally be. I'm gonna say 45 seconds is okay. And now I hit analyze interviews. Now it's going to analyze the audio from my interview clips, and it's going to pull out some of the best quotes. It's actually relatively quick depending on how long your footage is. Obviously, the longer you have to wait, but just like that, it's done. And you can see, voila, it pulled out the best quotes for us. You can see Let's go ahead and find, who are we here with today? And that's me asking the question, what advice would you have to say to any entrepreneurs looking to start their own business? Definitely put in your own research. The journey is 1,000 miles. This is a good one right here, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and start at the bottom and just get a little bit better and do a little bit bigger every time. God and universe works in a mysterious way. And yeah. So now you can see I could just easily pull out some quotes for us automatically, and then whatever ones I select, it'll put on the timeline automatically for me. So now once I'm done, I'm just gonna go ahead and click this bottom button to finalize it, and boom, just like this, it builds out our event recap rough cut timeline for us. Now, as I said, rough cut, keep in mind, keyword rough cut. This is not perfect.
Definitely put in your research and your groundwork and like put all your thought and planning for a decent amount of time, but like don't pontificate forever. And
yeah, this is so crazy. So basically what it's doing is it mixed in some of our interview clips and then it overlays B-roll on top of the interview clip. So that way we have a nice like B-roll playing on top, and then we also have the interview quotes below it. So this is, like I said, it's not perfect, but it's a great way to get a starting point of your edit. So that way you don't have to manually go in there, cut everything else up yourself, because the point of this plugin is really just to get you that structure, that timeline structure. So that way you can go ahead and be creative and add in all those creative effects after. Now, if you're looking for something to add effects, don't worry, we also got you covered, because now you can go ahead into this visual effects applier tab and you can apply whatever effects types you want. And I'm just gonna go ahead and choose all of them. So right here, these are effects like camera shakes, low shutter effects, film burns, and so forth. And then this one right here is like crowd cheerings and impact films. And now I can go ahead and select how much intensity I want. Like, do I want, 50% of them to have effects or 90% to have effects, and so forth. And then I just go ahead and hit apply selected effects. And boom, now it's gonna start automatically editing my timeline. So it's gonna start automatically filling up these timelines with my clips, and then it's going to put all of these sequences into my final project. So once it's done automatically editing, this is so cool to watch because you can see how it's auto editing. Now you can see if we play it out, yo, we got a bunch of crazy edits. This is so wild. That is like almost a seizure. And you can see it overlays B-roll. It has the effects applied, and it really just does an overall good job of just getting us a rough cut structure. This is not a finalized edit. This is not going to be perfect, but it's a good starting point so that way we don't have to go in and manually pull everything ourselves. Now, as I said, B-roll selects are not going to be perfect. The quotes are not going to be perfect. There are going to be some mess ups. There's going to be some parts which you're not going to like, and that's the point. The point is for you to be creative and, put your own creative input in after, but the overall gist is to get you the structure of the timeline. So then that way you can start editing from not ground zero, but with like a good rough starting point and speed up your editing workflow. So let me know what you guys think, if this is something you'd find helpful or useful. And of course, if you encounter any bugs or issues with this plugin, feel free to let us know. Reach out to us at team@11%.net. We're always happy to help and answer any questions you guys have relating to this plugin. We really do care, and we just want to make sure you get value from this plugin. Now, if you want to learn how to edit music videos to the beat of any song with instant visual effects, you can check out this video linked right here.